again, what's going on? It's Sal, Stretford Post. How you doing? And welcome to the live watch-along between Holland and Japan, which should be a much more competitive game than the last game we just had, guys, which has just finished. Germany 7, Curacao 1, guys. My goodness me. Wow. And they want more teams in the World Cup. My goodness me. An absolute annihilation, an embarrassment. However, this game tonight should be a much more competitive game. Of course, Japan are deemed as many dark horses in this tournament. Many people think that Japan are going to get far. Well, this is the proper test. This is no friendly. This is not a friendly. This is a proper test. This is no friendlies. Friendlies are nothing. This is when you get to the nitty gritty. You get to the real football. Is times like this is when the World Cup comes around and these competitive games, because friendlies you can be misled and stuff like that, guys. Now, Holland against Japan. Let me go through the lineups if you don't mind, of course, guys. Let me just read through the two lineups, of course, as follows. Now, let's start with Holland, guys. They have got Holland have got Mr. Verbruggen, of course, in goal, the player who plays for Brighton and Hove Albion, of course. At the back four, they've gone for a 4-3-3 here. They've got Dumfries of Inter Milan, Van Heck, Van Dijk, of course, of Liverpool, Van der Ven again as left back. In their defence, they've got De Jong as the midfielder alongside Gravenberch, Reinders, guys. Gravenberch, of course, Liverpool, De Jong, Barcelona, Reinders as Manchester City. We've got Moylan as the number 18 Roma player. We've got Gakpo, the other Liverpool player, and Somerville of West Ham United, of course, guys. Now moving on to Japan. Now, of course, we may be familiar with a few of these players. Suzuki, of course, who's been linked to Manchester United in the goalkeeping capacity, plays for Parma. We've got Ito, the number 21. They're playing a 4, guys. They're playing a 4, so kind of a 4-2-3-1. Guys, let me just put the graphic up in regards to Japan. So they're playing a 4-2-3-1, a 3-4-2-1, so example. So we've got Ito as the number 21, guys. He plays for Bayern Munich, of course, very talented player. We got Shogo Taniguchi. He plays for Sint Truiden. Sint Truiden, of course, are the team in Belgium, guys. There we've got Watanabe is Tsuyoshi. Watanabe plays for Feyenoord in Holland. We've got Nakamura. He plays for Reims in France. We've got, of course, Kamada, of course, who plays for Crystal Palace. Very good player. We've got Sano in the midfield, who plays for Mainz in Germany. We've got Doen, who plays for Frankfurt in Germany. We've got Maida, who plays for Celtic. And we've got Kubo, of course, who plays for Real Sociedad. And up front, Ueda, who plays for Feyenoord. On the bench for both teams, we have on the bench for Holland, we have Flecken, the goalkeeper, Roevs, the goalkeeper. We have Jared Hatto of Chelsea, of course. We have Geertruida, Leclerel Geertruida, plays for Sunderland. Of course, as we know, we've got Maze Wifer, Nathan Aki, Justin Cliver, Martin de Roon, Quinton Timber, Twin Coop Miners, Brian Bobby, Gus Till, Memphis Depay, Noel Lang, Wout Weghorst. We all remember Wout Weghorst. In regards to Japan, we have Osaka in goal. Osaka, who plays for Hiroshima in Japan. We've got Hawakawa, Ayomo Seko. We've got Janosuke Suzuki. We got Ko Itakura. We've got Takeshiro Tamiyasu. We got Yakinari Sugawara, Yuto Nagatomo, Ayo Tanaka, Yoti Suzuki, Junyo Ito, Keisuke Goto, Kento Shioga, Koki Agawa, Shuto Machio, and that is what the teams are. And that is the lineups, guys, for you guys. Hope I've got everything right there. Big up everyone who's tuned in today, guys, tuned in this evening, which should be a much more, as I said earlier on, it was an absolute annihilation. In fact, it could have been more goals for of Germany earlier on, guys. Yeah, look, the competitive edge really needs to be in this game. It really does. We really need more of a competition between the two sides as well, of course, guys. Let me just read through some of your messages. Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome, Irfan. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see. I'm rooting for Japan to win this game. These guys are so professional and disciplined. Netherlands have been in 3 finals, but will they break their voodoo? Never know, never know. What's good, my guy? Big up Dino. What's going on, my friend Dino Morris? Good to see you. Big up Stephen Maguire. Hope you're doing well. Big up Sal for putting in the work. Respect. Big up Stephen. Respect to you, my friend. Thank you so much. Ciao. What's going on? How you doing, Sal? When we going to get there, we will get Mateus Fernandes very, very soon, I hope. It's up to Man United to agree a fee with West Ham, of course. Absolutely. Big up, Don. Well, Sal, the Netherlands have 3 vans parked at the back. Absolutely. That's true. In goal and 2 more parts on the bench. Absolutely. If they need them, of course. Well, they're going to be very, very defensive, innit? I did watch Holland the other day, and they're very pragmatic kind of team. Big up Ephraim again. Good to see you again, guys. Ready for the game, of course, guys. Ready to get this game underway. Ready to get this one should be more of a competitive game, of course. Dino, finally got to catch you live. Big up. You messaged me the other day asking me to sub. Oh, thank you so much, Dina, for being a sub, and thank you for responding. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, my good man. I appreciate everyone who subscribed to the channel. We need to get up to the 15,000 by the end of the World Cup. Can we do that? And also, we're going to be doing hopefully getting up to that 20,000 mark eventually. Hopefully. Let's hope, fingers crossed. Hopefully, all being well. England need to do well for that, of course. England need to win a World Cup. That would be good. I mean, imagine how many subscriptions we'll get for that and stuff like that. Absolutely. But yeah, excited for this game because this one of the games that I looked at before the tournament. I thought, yeah, that's going to be a game that I can't predict. Well, I'm going to predict it. I'm going to say 2-2 is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say 2-2 between Japan and Holland. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say that. I think it'll be a cagey, not a cagey, but it's going to be an open game with goals. Thanks so much, Dean. It's a pleasure to have you here, my friend. Good to see you, my guy. Really appreciate that. Of course, bit by bit, step by step, isn't it, at the end of the day? And we'll get there, of course. Thank you so much, mate. Really appreciate that. Look, a lot of people are going to be, the thing is, right, with Japan, it's a lot of people are going to be judging them on the friendlies that they won. And I don't tend to look at games in friendlies. I look at games in these moments here, competitive games where it matters. This is where it matters now. This is where, if you want to be deemed one of the dark horses, one of the favorites, this is where, you have to show yourself. This is where you have to prove yourself, of course, guys. So hopefully we get a good game, guys, of course. The game here is being played. The game is being played in Dallas Stadium again in Texas. Last game was in Houston. We're in Texas again, guys. The referee's name is Ishmael. What's his name? Ishmael El Faith. Ishmael El Faith, and he's from the United States. Netherlands against Japan. They're ready to walk out of the stadium, guys. Hopefully for a good game of football, a good game, and let the football prevail, of course, as we always say. Ephraim, it will be an interesting game. It will be. I'm hoping so. Let's get the game underway. Of course, we are a few minutes from kickoff now. Hopefully we can get the game underway. Hopefully we can get an entertainment, a game that we expect, of course. Have you seen the stadium? They've got this glass thing in the tunnel so everyone can see them. It's a bit like down at Tottenham. I don't know if you've ever been to Tottenham, but they have this glass thing so people can see you walking in the tunnel whilst you're having your drink or your burger, whatever you're having, whatever you like, or your salad. I don't know. Of course, but yeah, you can see it. But yeah, lovely. We're here in the Dallas Stadium. Should be a good game. Should be a game full of entertainment and skill and pace. I hope so. Absolutely. I really do hope so. Let's wait and see. Guys, let's wait and see. Teams are coming out. Big up, everyone is tuning in. By the way, don't forget to smash a like on the video. If you guys can do that for me, it'd be fantastic. Let's get those likes up. Let's get those algorithming, if you know what I mean. Let's get that going. Of course, let's get it going. Absolutely. Big patterns all over the pitch. You have to do like literally a bloody 400 meters to get around it. Big up everyone. And let's hope for a fair game. Let's hope for a fair game. Look, I wasn't impressed with Holland the other day. I wasn't. And, they lost at home to Algeria the other day. We watched them on a friendly. It wasn't a great game, to be honest with you. But Algeria beat them. And some may say they deservedly beat them in that game, So, yeah, look, they're not as exciting as they used to be. They're not the Holland that used to be in the past, of course. They're not the type with the Dennis Bergkamps and the Patrick Kluivert and the Overmarses and the Stams, and not like them days. Those days are long gone. So, I find them a little bit more a defensive side these days, of course. But here we go for the national anthems, guys. Holland first, of course. Ephraim. So I think we need to be fast if we want Hull from Chelsea to win. If we're not fast, obviously Hull would prefer Man United with the Champions League. Of course, Chelsea are not in the Champions League, but that still means that Man United have to act fast. They do. I don't know what's going on with Newcastle. Why Hull would want to leave Newcastle at the moment? Obviously, he's a Newcastle fan. Of course, I mean, I think big up, Chow. I think Japan is going to cause trouble. They will cause trouble for Holland. Yes, Chow, they will absolutely, guys. My prediction's 2-2, Don. That's my prediction today. That's my prediction for today is 2-2. I'm going for 2-2 draw for today. That would be good because it'll be an entertaining game. At least it'll be, hopefully, it'll be a competitive game. And that's what I would say, hopefully it'll be a competitive game. But I'm going for a 2-2 draw, guys. The next game, of course, is Ivory Coast against Ecuador. That's at 3 a.m. for me. I don't think I'll be doing a watch along for that one for some reason. But there is also Sweden against Tunisia tomorrow morning, which I don't think I'll be. Then my next game will most likely be tomorrow, which will be Spain against Cape Verde. Tomorrow, Cape Verde Islands, basically. I will be there tomorrow for that game and the game after that one, of course. So looking forward to it. But obviously, we've also got the breaking dawn early in the morning tomorrow, as well. So we have to think about Man United, of course, which is the most priority for us, of course, guys. Absolutely. So yeah, we're getting underway. With this game. Hopefully, we're looking at a 2-2 draw. Any predictions? Where's your predictions, guys? What are your predictions? See how many you can get right. Let's see how many you get right. Smash those likes, guys. If you can smash those likes, it'd be absolutely fantastic. Ephraim. Sal, why do you think Holland are not successful in international level? A bit like why England are not. It's the same thing. Winning is a habit, and also losing mentality, mental problem, mental block. They've been unlucky a couple of times. They were unlucky in the World Cup final against Spain. But I think that now Holland have missed their opportunity. They've had a number of amazing teams that they haven't been able to get over the line. And they won the European Championships in 1988. But other than that, they haven't won anything, And Spain took years, decades to win something. It's not easy. An international level is crazy. You know what I mean? The problem is that, when you get into this cycle of disappointment, it sort of plays on your mind. England have got it as well. England it's a psychological. It's like it's crazy because when they play games, England don't just play a World Cup. They play memories. They have memories. They have experiences, and each one of those players remembers England losing in a certain game, or a penalty shootout, or a red card here, or this and that, and it does play in your mind, I think. Netherlands on physicality and aerial superiority. Yes, I agree. I think if there was going to be anything in regards to weaknesses in Japan, it is the physicality and the aerial prominence. In regards to Van Dijk and all that, obviously, Holland are very good aerially, of course, and are quite a physical team. 2-2. Ephraim, you got my score again. Ephraim, big up, Ephraim. Much love to you. You got my score again. Here we go, guys. The game is about to get underway in the magnificent Dallas Stadium here in Texas. So let's hope for a wonderful game. Referees are from USA and Mexico. So for a wonderful game, look at Van. Speaking of physicality, Van Dijk is standing head and shoulders above the number 10 from Japan. The VAR, do they stand like that in the VAR room? Do they just stand like that all the time? Does the man stand, or do they swap positions? I don't know. Do they just stand like that, like it's your guarding the Queen or something? Absolutely. Let's go, guys. We're ready for this. We're ready for the game. I'm ready to go for the second game of today, of course. Let's hope for a good one. Let's do this. I hope everyone's well, though. Thank you, everyone in the stream. Don't forget to smash the like if you haven't done already, guys. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today. Appreciate it very much. And big up the new people in here as well. Thank you so much. Interesting to see Japan, though. I haven't seen them since the England game. I remember the England game; they were phenomenal. Obviously, England was a second-string England side, but they were phenomenal against England. I do remember that. It was a good one. Right, ready to go, raring to go, should I say. We are midnight. We're hitting midnight, guys, on the 15th of June now. We're hitting midnight, and we're looking for a game of a exceptional quality. Come on. I mean, we don't want a one-sider like the last game. Definitely not. The 7-1. My goodness me. Right, we're ready to go. Holland are going to be kicking off from left to right. They'll be kicking off the game. Stadium's a sea of orange, which is lovely to see, of course. It's always lovely to see. Van Dijk looks nervous. Looks very nervous. Japan are not phased. They're ready for it. Let's go. Let's do this. These stadiums look far better when it's football, doesn't it? You know, when it's football on, it looks far better than these NFL, doesn't it? When the football is on, much better, doesn't it? Much better. Come on, let's get this game underway. Kickoff. We're underway, guys. Holland against Japan in the World Cup 2006. Let's do this. Cleared away. Holland playing in all orange, of course. Japan in the blue today. In the blue, of course. The traditional colours. Japan coming already on the attack. They're already on the left-hand side. Cuts in. Well cleared. Back with Holland. Already started at a frantic pace this game. Well played. Gakpo on the left-hand side. Gakpo. Oh, it's a poor pass, to be honest with you. It was a poor pass. Should have done a little bit better there. Oh, that's going to be a foul on Japan. No foul at all. Wow. Okay, nothing given there. Nothing given there. Ephraim, Sal, from where Total Football came from, Holland or Spain? It might be Holland, you know. It might be during the Barcelona days, if I'm not wrong. I think it might have been Holland when the Dutch went to Holland. When the Dutch went to Barcelona, there was like a Dutch invasion on Barcelona, if people remember. Yeah, many years ago. Total Football probably came from that. Hi again, Bobby. What's going on, my good man? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Hopefully this game is more competitive, Bobby. I don't think that game last was very competitive. 7-1 to Germany, of course. Good start here from Holland, though. Keeping the ball efficiently in the midfield. De Jong out here to Dumfries. Dumfries playing on the right. Van der Ven playing on the left, which is surprising. He has been doing that over the last few weeks, the games I've been seeing. Van der Ven is Gakpo. Gakpo on left-hand side, cuts in. De Jong. Let's hope that we get a nice early goal. That would be good, wouldn't it? A nice early goal. Put the cat amongst the pigeons here. Big up everyone in the stream, guys. Big up everyone in the stream. 92% possession for Holland so far. Here they go. They're in the box. Chance. What a save for Suzuki. What a save from Suzuki. Great save that. A fabulous save from Suzuki there. Was it Marlon? Marlon cut in. He turned around. What a move. Great. Oh, it almost went past him. But yeah, it was a good save from Suzuki there. Almost 1-0 to Holland already. It was an excellent save. An excellent save there. What a save. Absolutely. I'm back. Big up, fan. Good to see you, brother. What's the referee looking at here? Now, Van Dijk's going to cause all sorts of problems in the box here. He's going to cause all sorts of problems, isn't he? Corner's going to be floated in. Corner comes in. Headed away. Headed away. There you go. That was a let me have a look at this shot. He took the shot. It almost slipped through his hands, to be fair. He did get in the way. It did make it sure it went over the bar, but it did go through his hands, to be honest. If it went in, it would have been an error. But yeah, given the benefit of the doubt, it was a very good save. Definitely. A very good save. Legends in the house today. Legends in the house. Let's keep it going. Let's get the lights up, guys. Thank you, everyone who's joined me. Let's get those lights up. Here we go. Holland on the attack again. Dumfries. Oh, good start from Holland. Good start from Holland. Very good start. They're doing well. Impressive. They come out the box very quickly. Of course, a lot of people expected Japan to come out the box very quickly, but it's Holland. Holland. Holland look better so far. So far, Ephraim, definitely. Holland look better so far. Japan look a little bit nervous, if I'm being totally honest. Van Dijk. Van Dijk on the ball. Passing it from side to side. Yeah, that save was really good. It could have put the Dutch 1-0 up. It could have put them 1-0 up. That would have been a magnificent start to the game. They started well, to be honest with you. The last 5 minutes, they've had 87% possession. That's not bad, guys, for Holland in this game. Good start. Here comes Japan, though. Should be a foul. That was very sinister from. That was a sinister foul. That one, very sinister foul from Van der Ven. It's going to be a free kick in a dangerous area to Japan. Japan with a free kick in a dangerous area. So, Irfan, what was the final score of Germany? I'm on the road. 7-1 to Germany, Irfan. 7-1. 7-1 to Germany. Free kick to Japan. Kamada with a free kick. You're going to take it? It's a very long one. Can he get it back in? No. It was too long, way too long. It was a poor free kick, to be fair. It was a poor free kick. He took it way too long there. Drifts out for a goal kick for Verbruggen to take. By the way, in regards to Manchester United have been paying compensation to Ruben Amorim. Ruben Amorim will not be paid compensation once he signs for Ajax, just to let you know. For AC Milan, just to let you know. Guys, it was the first foray forward from Japan, by the way. It was their first real attack, come to nothing in the end, but they'll be a little bit more confident in regards to that, bedding themselves into the game, definitely. This stadium has 108,000 capacity, guys. Irfan, damn, the Ireland did give them a scare when they equalised. Yeah, they did. Wait, explain it quickly. Why he would not be paid? It was part of the contract. Once he finds another job, we won't pay him anymore. That's basically what it is. So he's been getting paid money, basically. And his compensation will end once he signs for AC Milan. It's good for Man United. I think we're paying him till the end of his proper contract or something like that. Hopefully, you can get Ugarte to AC Milan with him and signed him twice already, once for Sporting and once for us. Maybe change it. Yeah, that would be good for us, wouldn't it? Maybe change that. So, do you resign Alvaro Fernandez if we do not get Hall? Resign. I don't know if we can get him now. I'll be honest, FM. I don't know if we can get him. I don't know if we would want to come now, to be honest with you. Big up fan. I don't think he'd want to come now, to be honest with you. But we'll have to wait and see. I would prefer to get Elliot Hall. I really would. I prefer to get him. I would, Van Dijk on the ball with his pink boots, by the way, salmon boots. Remember that? Remember Phil Jones with that? His pink boots and all that. Good start from Holland here. Very composed, but controlling the game at the moment. Look much more physically better. That's good news, Irfan. Yeah, it's good news, but we wasted a lot of money, haven't we, Irfan, over the last under the Glazers and Enos. We wasted a lot of money. I don't know how people sit here, fan, and tell me how well they've done, how good they've done, how amazing they are. It's unbelievable. I don't know what they are listening to or watching. You know, throw into Holland on the near side, on the left hand side. So throw into Holland. Holland need to make this dominance pay though. I mean, if they can get a goal whilst they're dominating this game, that'd be good. Here in Dallas, of course. Yeah, Man United have wasted a lot of money. There's no, I mean, they've done so much wrong this board. I can't for the life of me think why, anyone would trust anything. I don't want to insult them on your channel, Sal. Yeah, you can do what you like, Irfan. What you're part of this community. I mean, you don't have to insult people to tell them the truth, or you don't have to insult the Glazers or any of us to tell it the truth. You just tell the truth, innit? And that's what it is. And I'm tired of because what it is actually harmful to the football club. When people gaslight them and try and gaslight other people, into it as well. It's harmful for the football club, in my opinion. But still, Holland nil, Japan nil, despite a dominating first opening 10 minutes for Holland. Obviously, Suzuki made a magnificent save earlier on. But once the nerves come out of the system after the first opening, 15 minutes or so, then you're going to start seeing a more open, free-flowing game. It's competitive. Here's Japan. Don't forget to join me tomorrow for Breaking Dawn, of course. Irfan, remember me saying a bee don't have to convince a fly honey is better than shit. So you are handling them well. Thank you so much, Irfan. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, sometimes I let the frustration get to me. I let it get to me. Sometimes I just ignore it. But I don't. I don't like ignoring. I don't ignore people. That's one thing I don't do. Maybe it's a weakness, but sometimes I just feel like it's because it's so frustrating because it's so obvious. I mean, it's so obvious why they're doing that and why they want to support them so wholeheartedly, so head first. Like, it's unbelievable, it's unreal. Now everyone knows that we had a poor summer. Pick up Jay. Karo Matoma is one big loss for Japan, missing the tournament because of injury. Endo is as well, isn't it, Jay? Endo's missing the tournament as well. He's not going to be playing. He's missing the tournament as well. Sad for them. They've got a couple of big players, so they're missing. Here come Japan. Here come Holland, though, in a sea of orange. Irfan, if they understand what the Glazers are doing to our club, even that won't convince them. They won't be convinced because most of these people believed in Ineos from the number one and the Glazers for number one. They will never change their mind about it. So they will make all the excuses under the sun and try and gaslight us into thinking that they're doing a good job. Even when you throw the facts at them, they're like, no, they're doing a good job. What a job they're doing. I mean, I'm like, what? Have we not hired two managers that they've sacked? Like, are they crazy? Like, honest to God. All I care about at the moment is obviously here comes Japan though on the left, cross corner for Japan. Days-on with the Days-en is won the corner for Japan here. Yeah, all I care about the most is what they do in the transfer market. If they're going to support Michael Carrick, that's all I care about. Supporting Michael Carrick, that's what they should be doing. I want to have a 7, 8, or 10 window, if not more, in the summer. Corner for Japan. Cross comes in. Decent looking corner. Cleared away well. They bring it back. Japan sub it. It's died down a little bit to move. Here they come though. Oh, it's going to be that looked like a corner to me. Is it going to be a corner? No, it's going to be a goal kick. It looked like a little bit like a corner, but it's a goal kick. It's a goal kick. Who's watching the Ivory Coast against Ecuador game later on? Who's going to be watching that? That's a tough watch. That's going to be tough to stay up, isn't it? I like Ivory Coast. I like watching Ivory Coast as well. I'm interested to look at Ecuador as well, but it's going to be a tough one to stay up for that one. Unfortunately, it's going to be tough to stay up for that one. Throwing to Holland. Just writing this tweet. Ephraim, the money is nothing if the player is good enough. Why are they worrying about money? I don't understand it. It's exactly my point, Ephraim. I mean, why would you want to worry about money when the player we're going to get is going to be exceptional talent? We shouldn't worry about money. They've got enough money to spend, and we're making excuses for them not to spend money. Here come Holland, though. Oh, it's a little bit too long. The ball was a little bit too long there. Big up everyone in the house. Big up everyone in the house. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. You can do that for me. Don't forget to get those likes up, get those subscriptions up. Throwing to Holland on their side. The game is kind of slowing down now. It's not a good thing. I want the game to keep going at a steady pace, of course. I want it to keep the energy, keep it exciting and stuff. Here come Holland. Here's number 24. Cuts in. Good cross. Very good cross. Like that. I like that cross. I like that bit of play there. It was a nice bit of play there from the number 24, Somerville. Good play. Cucurella signed for Real Madrid, by the way. Real Madrid are making moves in this window. Definitely making moves, making strong moves in this window. Real Madrid, definitely, 100%. Give me a second. There we go. Big up, everyone. Smashing it. Let me just have a look at something. Big up, you legends. Thank you. Holland still on the front foot. Gakpo here. Still on the front foot, Holland. It's the thing, Japan, this is what I was saying. You know about Japan, I was saying it from the beginning. I was saying, it's all well and good when you're playing friendlies. But what matters is when the competitive games come along. And that's when you have to really, really show up, isn't it? It's when the competitive games come along. Gakpo here. Nice little 1-2. Well tackled there. Well tackled. Gakpo. It's a lot of plays going down the left hand side with Gakpo. It's a lot of it's going down his side. Somerville looks quite good on the right hand side. Actually, he's looking quite good on the right hand side. Somerville. Irfan, we would have been doing what Real Madrid is doing had it not been different owners. These Galinos fans are paid bots. I'm beginning to think that, Irfan, I'm beginning to think that a lot of these people are paid bots, honestly. I'm beginning to think a lot of them are paid on the payroll. And some of these big content creators are paid on the payroll, definitely. 100%. Even in Benny, how you doing, my friend? Any truth that we made a move for Ayabul, the little 18-year-olds? Man United have always been interested in Ayabul. Us making a move for him, it's nothing clarified at the moment. I'm going to find that tomorrow again, Benny. I'll probably find that tomorrow. We've always known in this community that Ayabul is high on Man United agenda, of course. That there's nothing solid at the moment. I will find that tomorrow, though. I'll definitely find that tomorrow. What's going on with Ayabul. And we might be too late for Bordy. It's true. It's cool, true, but I'm going to find that tomorrow. We might be a little bit late for him, but yeah, there are other. I mean, Liverpool are interested in him as well now. Is it Liverpool they're interested in him? And there you go. We're too slow. We're too slow. We should have known. We had a chance to sign him many times, Irfan, but we just didn't make the move. I don't know why we didn't make the move. We just didn't make the move. We've been speaking about him consistently on this channel for like a year now, 2 years, consistently. Right, we've got a silly hydration break, guys. This silly hydration break. Goodness me. The Glinios effect, exactly. This stop-start game of the hydration break. Yeah, this stop-start game. Yeah, 2 years. And we didn't sign him. This hydration break malarkey nonsense. That's what it is. Woke nonsense. Woke nonsense. It is woke nonsense. Absolutely annoying. Ephraim, it was surprising how we did not bid it to suit their Ineos age. I mean, Man United are going to miss out on him. He's going to be a great player. Come on. With this hydration break is driving me nuts. I'm telling you. It is absolutely nutty. I'm telling you, man. It's basically an opportunity for the manager just to have a talk to his players. It's basically what it is. That's German centre back who scored. He's in good end. He's good in the air. He's slotted back. So is Aiden Heaven though. We got Aiden Heaven. I think Aiden Heaven is going to be a very good player. I think we need to believe in him. You know, I think Aiden Heaven. He plays in the same position as Slotterbeck. I think he would be a great player for Man United. I think we need to start playing him. Obviously, Carrick was a bit reluctant, but now next season, hopefully, he gets played a little bit more. Hopefully, he gets played a little bit more, and we go from there. Anyway, the hydration break is over. We are ready for the game to kick off again. Heaven is good. We need to believe in our young players. It's not to say we don't sign any players in that position, but I do believe that he's going to be a good player. Anyway, 25 minutes, quarter of the game to go on, guys. Actually, it's flown by this game so far. It's actually flown by. Well, it's going to be a throw-in. Japan would look like. Here come Holland, though. Great little piece of play there. De Jong. One back by Japan well in the midfield. 61 in the house, guys. Smash a like on the video if you guys can do that for me. Thank you so much. Good little piece of play here from Japan on the left-hand side. Great little one-touch football. The number 11 here on the left. Now they're starting to quicken up the pace a little bit. Headed away. Lamine Yamal will play tomorrow, by the way. Apparently he's fit and ready. He will play in the game tomorrow. Lamine Yamal for Spain. They're playing Cable Verde Islands. That's what they're playing. He'll be ready to play tomorrow. It's good to have the quality players playing, isn't it? Have a little bit of entertaining and stuff like that. They're on the left again. A lot of the play from Japan is coming down the left. Can they make it tell with this possession? Good cross. Oh. Irfan, I have a feeling that they are trying to get Licha fully fit to sell him. I can't see how long we are going to manage to Heaven delete Maguire as way. No, we're not. Shot there. Shot there by the number 21 there, guys. The number 21 who is Ito. We can't rely on Delict anymore. We can't rely on Nietzsche Martinez as well. We have to really think about our future and what we're going to do. You know. Yeah, but Japan are getting back into the game slightly now. They're getting back. Ephraim, England need to start well in the tournament for their confidence. I agree. They got a tough start. Croatia's a tough start to the tournament. You know, then they got to play Ghana. It's a tough start. England have got arguably one of the hardest starts in the tournament. You know, arguably one of them. Definitely. Gakpo here on the left for Holland. Japan have got a lot of players back. It's true, Irfan, you know. Cross comes in. We need to be ruthless, Irfan. Bro, we need to be ruthless, bro, man. Honestly. I'm tired of this, like, you know, forgiving, lovey-dovey sort of attitude that we have, you know. either play or don't, or get lost. Basically, that's what it should be. You know, that's how we should be now. You know, that's how it should be. We're too nice as a fan base. We're too nice. We're too forgiving, in my opinion, as a fan base. I think we need to be a little bit more ruthless. Gakpo here. Holland have relatively had the better of the game so far. A couple of moments for Japan, but nothing serious. But here, obviously, Holland have had the best chance of the game. A great save from Suzuki. It was. Luckily for Suzuki, it almost went through his hands, but he managed to get it over the bar. Cross comes in from Holland, headed back, over the bar. Over the bar. It was Dumfries who headed it over the bar. He tried to sort of loop it in. He tried to loop it in. Like, that's hard to do. Only Darren Fletcher can do that. I've seen Darren Fletcher do that. 0-0, Netherlands against Japan. They're also blocking organic growth academy players from coming through. They become unsellable. It's true. And this is something that Luke Shaw has been doing for years. You know, he's been doing this technique for years, Luke Shaw. This is something that, you know, it's a sort of a culture at a football club that we have that we need to get rid of. You know, it's like that. Come on, guys. Half an hour gone. 0-0. Japan against Holland. 0-0 in this game so far. 71 in the house, guys. Smash a like on the video if you guys can do that for me. Subscribe to the channel if you guys can do that. It'd be fantastic. Let's get the views up. Let's get those likes up. Thank you so much. Big up everyone who's here, of course. Here come Holland on the left-hand side. Cross comes in. Well headed away again by Japan. Good defending. Holland again are showing their dominance, physicality there. Those crosses, they're really playing on the crosses in this game. They're really going for the crosses in this game. Smash the like. I've only got 16 likes. Come on, guys. Let's get those likes up, you legends. Big up Sleepwalking. What's going on, my friend? Sweden will beat both these teams, hopefully. Well, good luck to you, my friend. We will see if Luke Shaw will be fit for the World Cup or Euro next season. Next season, he'll probably be fit for the Euros, definitely. But he'll probably make himself fit for the Euros. Here come Holland, though. Good chance. It was tackled. It was poor for Marlon again. I was watching Marlon the other day. I wasn't very impressed with the way Marlon was playing. I was a little bit rubbish. Big up Sleepwalking, though. Hope you're well. Good to see you. Let's get those likes up. Only 16 likes, guys. Let's get up to 20 likes in this game. Let's get up to 20 likes in this game. Come on, let's get up to the 20 like mark. Cross comes in, chance. Oh, it was a good chance for Holland. Cross comes in again, and it's flicked over the bar this time. Suzuki with another great save for Japan. Yeah, it was a good header in the end, but it was a decent save. It was a decent save. It was a decent save. Cleared away. It's a big move for Cucurella, though, isn't it? It's a massive move for him. It is a massive move for him. You know, Cucurella. I mean, to go from Chelsea doing so poor, to go to Real Madrid is unbelievable, isn't it? It shows you the Premier League pool, doesn't it? At the end of the day, shows you where the Premier League is. The pool of the Premier League. Irfan, this is going to be a striker versus goalkeeper tournament. Apart from the Germany game, keepers have been doing well. The number of games for the World Cup will give strikers an impetus. Absolutely, I think so. It's good. It's a good one. It's a good point. Sweden plays like Tunisia in 5 hours. 6 a.m. for me. Sleeping, walking. 6 a.m. for me. It'll be 6 a.m. in my time. That's what it will be. It's a bit. I mean, it's a bit early for me. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be up. Well, I will be up, but I'll be doing other things. I will be. I won't be able to catch it. The evening games are more my thing. Obviously, these two I'm just about be able to catch, but I'm going to try and do as much games as possible. If I manage to catch it, I'll let people know and stuff. Anyway, cross comes in for Holland. Free kick. Somerville with a cross. Header. Chance for Holland. And it's over the bar. That's a good opportunity there from Gakpo. It's a massive opportunity there from Gakpo. He needs to do better there from that in that position. Should have done better there in that position. Yeah, that was all. That was, yeah, should have done better there. Let's get those lights up, guys. Let's get to 20 lights. Let's get to 20 lights. Let's get to 20 lights before the end of the half, if we can do that. Thanks, Nikki, by the way. Thank you, mate. Don't forget, tomorrow is Breaking Dawn. Big news coming out of the airwaves. Of course, we got transfer news coming out, some new targets. Of course, tomorrow morning I'll be discussing it with the Stretford Post community. Of course, the great Stretford Post community. Catch you tomorrow as let me hit the road. Be safe, fan. Have a great one, chat. You legends. Keep supporting the Smash the Like band. Thank you so much, fan. Thank you so much for your support. Yeah, safe journeys, my good man, and see you soon, inshallah. Do they play Van der Ven as a wing back spot? They play him as a left back. Yeah, kind of a left wing back, sleepwalking. Yeah, I was mentioning this the other game when they were playing in the friendlies. I was like, why are they playing the left? Why are they playing Van der Ven as left back? I was like, what? What's going on there? You know, and here we are. They're playing him as a left back. Crazy, isn't it? But it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, window open tomorrow. Now for me, 15th of June. It's 11. It says 12:38. Yeah, the window opens. Larcy Sal, did you hear the Anderson comparison to Zidane on Twitter? I'm off my head. I'm off. Oh my goodness me! Come on, that's getting a little bit carried away, isn't it? But he's a good player, but he's not Zidane, not yet. Anyway, here come Holland. No, Somerville gives the ball away. I have to admit, I'm shocked at this game so far. I'm shocked. I'm shocked how well Holland are playing because I've seen Holland in the last two friendlies. But this just goes to show, this doubles down on the narrative that friendlies don't mean nothing. You know, it's when you get to competitiveness is what it actually means something, you know? It's when it actually means something. Nicky's early. You're an early bird, mate. You're an early bird. So you're in England, isn't it? So yeah. I'm 3 hours ahead of you at the moment, Nicky. I'm 3 hours ahead of you, mate. Coming up to half. We're going for 40 minutes gone. Big up Holland. Yeah, I like the old Holland. Holland, who are, this Holland's a bit pragmatic now, but they're playing well today. They're playing very well today. I'm very impressed by them today. They're playing completely different than I expected. Completely different. Very good. Let's get those lights up, guys. Let's get those subscriptions up. Let's get those comments up. Big up everyone. Thank you for your support. Yeah, been a very these games are like, not gonna lie. Ephraim, everything's fine, mate. So far, thanks for asking. Everything's all right. Everything's not bad. Hopefully, it stays that way. Of course, that's out of my control. I liked Holland a football strip. Yes, they used to be good. Yeah, very bright orange. Problem with Holland's football kit is that you can't wear it on a casual. You know what I mean? Holland's football kit, you can wear it like as a going, like, if you're going to football or something like that. But you can't wear it on a casual. Like there's some shirts that you can wear that are smart. Like you're smart and you can wear them outside and you can wear them to, maybe you can go out and stuff in them. But there's some shirts are just primarily sports shirts. Here comes Japan though in a counter attack. A rare chance to go forward for Japan. Good piece of play there. Good cross. It's out. It's out. It's out for a goal kick. It's out for a goal kick. Verbruggen takes the goal kick long. Suzuki. Remember, Man United were linked to Suzuki, weren't we? We were linked to Suzuki for quite a while. Again, I think we got our goalkeeper for the next 10 years. That's the thing. I'm happy with the goalkeeper that we got. I'm happy with Seny Lamans. He's the guy we need. He's the guy we want. That's it. I would say I'm happy with Seny Lamans. Yeah, I'm delighted. Brazil, you could do the casual. There's a few. The Italian one, you could do the casual. If the Italian shirt, definitely 100%. Italian's actually smart. This one. England, you just look like some kind of thug. That's about it. This game is boring as an England fan. No team I've seen yet scares me. I don't think any team should scare us, Dino. I'll be honest with you, mate. I don't think any team should scare us. I think we should be prepared for anything. I think the only team that I haven't seen them play yet, but Spain is the only team that I look at and say, yeah, they're... No, here comes Japan. Chance. Oh, just wide. Just wide there. I thought it was going to be a goal. The number 13, he is causing some problems there. The number 13, his name is Nakamura. It's not the Nakamura who used to play for Celtic. You remember Nakamura who used to play for Celtic back in the day? So, which coach you rate from the Dutch? Which coach? None. I don't rate Dutch managers. Dean, I think we need to have the mindset of whoever we play, we can outscore you. I agree, Dean. Majority of football, I think like 60-70% of it is mental. That's what it is. And I think England have the quality. I'll be honest, I think there's about 3 teams who have the quality to win the World Cup right now. I think England are one of them. But the thing I think about England is that we've had exciting teams, haven't we, over the years? And this side isn't as exciting as other teams, for example. This could be the year that we don't expect it, but it happens, and it just works out. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I would say. Italian shirt is lovely. The away one's lovely. Another chance for Japan goes begging. England, France, Spain are the best in the World Cup. Yes. Lots of people talking about Argentina. I don't see it. I think Argentina are going to have a poor World Cup. I might be proven wrong, but I think Argentina are going to have a poor World Cup. Honestly, I don't see it. I don't see the hype. But I don't see the hype around Argentina. I really don't. But Bruggen's going to take the goal kick for Holland. Yeah, I'm going to stream, guys. 72 people in the house. Let's get those lights up, guys. Come on, guys. Let's get the lights up. Almost halftime. Even Messi these days, Dino. Even Messi these days, like, even Messi. 3 minutes of injury time. I just don't think I don't think we should worry. I think we got to be confident. We have to be, because everyone's thinking the same. Everyone's thinking, oh, can we win it? And this and that. What I would love England to win the World Cup. In my lifetime, to see England win a tournament, it would be incredible. And we've deserved one, to be honest with you. Over the last 5 years, England have been the most consistent side in regards to getting to finals and semi-finals. They need to go that one step further now, and they need to try and make sure that they win it. We've got players there. I mean, no doubt. I was looking at England's team the other day, man for man. It's not that bad. Yes, we have a little bit of question marks around defense, but I think we got a lot to be positive about. I do. We got a lot of good players, professionals. I think we got the best striker in the world. You can't go much wrong. Look at our midfield: Declan Rice and Anderson, mate. I mean, some people will say, "Oh, what's that?" And I think that is a formidable midfield there. And then obviously the only thing you're going to be looking at is the attack and whether England can create. O'Reilly, I think, is one of the best left backs in the world, even though we didn't bring Lewis Hall. I think England got a chance. I think they've got a chance. Reece James is not bad. If England do not win, I want Portugal to win it. Probably Portugal, yeah, obviously because of the Cristiano Ronaldo effect. There are a lot of Messi fanboys out there who think Messi's the GOAT because he won a rigged World Cup. He won a rigged World Cup, I think, in my opinion. But if Ronaldo does win the World Cup, he's the undisputed GOAT. Absolutely. Gregory, what did you miss? Nothing in this game so far. Holland have been playing pretty well, Greg. And that's what I would say. Holland have been playing well. Japan haven't really settled yet. They've had a couple of moments here and there, but that's about it. Dino, we have a coach, too, who will play the right players and attack and not defend. I hope so, man. Not just defend, yeah. It's sad that we had so many opportunities over the last 5 years that we could have won something if we had a decent coach. So, I mean, obviously, that final against Italy stands up in my mind. That final against Italy. I even think that Spain team was there for the taking at that day. Oh, almost an own goal. Suzuki was alert. Half-time, guys. 0-0 between Japan and Holland, guys, and not the most entertaining game in the world. It has been a very technical game. However, that is hopefully the only way is up, guys. Hopefully the only way is up. Two very, very good sides, very technical sides, guys. Enjoyed it, parts of it, but it does look like this is a very, very defensive kind of game, a very pragmatic kind of game. Look at the Wembley final up early, and we sat back and then okay, come on, we do that now. We go for a second. Dean, I've got Italian background. I've got relatives, my wife, and everything like that, and everything about that game. When we went 1-0 up, Italians were saying that they were going to lose 3 or 4-0. They thought in their head. This is why they didn't qualify for another tournament for how many years? Because they're not that good. And we had an opportunity in that game to win 3 or 4-0, and we didn't take it. When it went 1-0, that was when we said, right, don't take the brakes off. They're on their knees. Let's go for it. And typical what we did. We did it in Euro 96. We did it against Spain, the last tournament. The semi-final against Croatia. Even though the game against France was a bit better of performance in the World Cup 22, but again, we were a little bit scared. I don't know. It was just, I don't know why, but no, I hope he wins it, mate. I hope he wins it, and I hope England do well. They've got a tough start. They got a tough start. They got Croatia. They will beat Croatia, I think, but it's not an easy start, you know. Spanish Jesus Rodriguez from Como is in the Spain squad. He might break through soon. High potential, very. Como done incredibly well. Sleepwalking, absolutely. They're producing players, and they're bringing through players, and they're borrowing players from Real Madrid and that, and making them good. Or not least Nico Paz. Nico Paz is one of them. He's been absolutely excellent as well. If Southgate was not a manager, I think England will win one of the two final. I agree, mate. I agree. They would have won something, definitely. Because Southgate wanted to defend makes sense to me. You know, it wasn't only Southgate, Dino. You know, it was the assistant manager as well. You know, Steve Holland. You know, it was him as well. It wasn't only Southgate, but obviously Southgate has a big has a big say in it. But let me give you an example, right? I'll give you an example, right? When Man United used to play in the Champions League in the 90s, we used to come across against Juventus and teams like that, and we showed them too much respect. You remember when we used to go to the Deli Alpi and we used to lose 1-0 and we used to struggle against the Italian sides until we realized that we need to play our game. That's what we need to do. We play our game, and we will rock you. We will make sure that we press, and we make sure that you submit to us. You know what I mean? And that's what it was, you know, and if you play defensive against Italy, that's their game. That's their game. You can play defensive against Italy. They love that. That's what they want. They don't like intensity. They don't like teams going on to them and running them ragged and things like that, you know? Unfortunately, he didn't get the memo, Southgate, you know, and you don't get many opportunities in life than that, you know, definitely not. We let ourselves down. We let ourselves down, to be honest with you. Southgate let us down as well. Bear me a second. Yeah, it would be ironic. I would like to win it in America. It'd be fun if we won it in America, wouldn't it? It's called football. Lift the World Cup. It's called football, mate. Definitely. I'll make a T-shirt. It's called football. That's what I'll do. I'll make a T-shirt. It's called football. Definitely. Guys, we've got 71 in the house. Smash those lights, guys. Come on, guys. Let's get those lights up. We need more lights. Let's get those lights up, guys. Thank you, everyone who's continuing to support the channel. Absolute legends. Let's keep it going. Let's keep those lights up. Let's keep those lights generating, of course. FIFA would hate it if we won it this year. They hate it any year. They wouldn't want us to win the World Cup. No, absolutely not. I would love us to win the World Cup. It'd be incredible. It'd be incredible. It'd be vibes, mate. It'd be vibes. Can you imagine, like, the atmosphere, the party? It'd be a national holiday. I'm glad Waistcoat is no longer running around. Mate, has anyone seen the actual documentary? Not a documentary, the Netflix series about Gareth Southgate. Who's watched it? It's one of the most cringiest things I've ever seen. You know, Dino, Amram is close to being new manager. Good luck to Ruben Amram. Good luck to him. He's managing a very, very big club, AC Milan, 7 European Cups. If he manages to get them back on top of the league, the Scudetto, I mean, that'll be fun, isn't it? One good thing about Man United to come out of this is Man United don't have to pay him any more compensation after he signs for a new football club. Man United have been paying compensation to Ruben Amram until he finds a new football club, and he's milked it. He's milked it. Fair play, you know. Yeah, let's get those subscriptions up, guys. Thanks everyone who's subscribing. Dean, say what you want about his time at us. Made a lot of being the best manager, but it cleared the deadwood out. I think we actually were improving, but slowly, Dean. We were actually in a decent position before he left. Obviously, he was hit by the AFCON, which affected him. However, we're in a good place at the moment, but a lot of it has to do with Ruben Amorim, and he has to be thanked for removing the toxicity away from the football club. I think that was a good thing, and it paved the way for Carrick to succeed, to do well, should I say? Not succeed, hasn't succeeded yet, but to do well, and that's what I would say. But now it's up to the board to back Carrick. It's up to them to prove that they want to win on this football pitch, and not just in the business side of things. Nicky, will AC Milan support him with players he needs? They've got money. They've got money. They probably will. They'll probably support him more than Ineos did. They've got money. The intensity dropped when Amorim left, yeah. But at the beginning of the season, I said it at the beginning of Man United, they're going to come top three. I knew we would come top three. I said it at the beginning of the and lo and behold, it happened. Lo and behold. Dean, you will likely know more than I do. You likely know more than I do, but how come we are hearing nothing about the new stadium? We're waiting for financial investors and things like that and clearance. We're waiting for government funding and all that malarkey. Sponsorships and stuff to pay for the stadium. I don't want to move away from Old Trafford. I'll be honest, Dean. I don't want to move out. I don't think it's necessary. The great football clubs stay at their home, their spiritual home. Like Real Madrid stay in the Bernabeu, Barcelona stay at the Nou Camp. So I would much rather us stay. I don't want to move away from Old Trafford, to be honest. I don't want to move away from Old Trafford. I'd rather not. Just waiting for the second half to start, guys. 0-0. Dean, no, I don't either. I would hate to leave there, but seems like they want to. You know why they want to, Dean? You know why they want to? Because at Old Trafford, you can't rubber stamp your name all over the stadium. You can't put the Sir Jim Ratcliffe stand or Sir Jim Ratcliffe Way or the Ineos Stadium. You can't do that with Old Trafford. That's the thing, because of its cultural heritage and its history. But you can do that with a new stadium. You can do the Ineos Stadium or the Sir Jim Ratcliffe Hotel, and it's going to be franchises there. There's going to be hotels there. There's going to be concerts there. That's what they're looking for. Jim, Lou Macari just got an MPE. Congratulations, Lou Macari. Well deserved. Well deserved. Well deserved. An absolute legend. Well deserved. Yeah, he's done a lot, Lou Macari. Lou Macari's charity work as well. Not many people mention his charity work, what he does behind the scenes. He does a lot. He does a lot of work for charity and stuff like that. An absolute diamond geezer. Ephraim, I think they can be refresh Old Trafford. Their ego does not let them do that. Yeah, because they want to. It's a vanity project. They just want something new, everything new in there, which has been built by their ideas and them, basically. Having Old Trafford takes the shine away from them. That's the thing. The thing is, they don't understand the value of history. They don't understand the value of it. Nothing beats OT. Nothing beats it, in my opinion. It's an amazing stadium. Amazing. I don't think anything beats Old Trafford. Yeah, one in the stream, guys. Sorry, guys. Just checking the tweet. Nikki, yes, that's what the MBE for helping the homeless, etc. Yeah, legend, mate. Big up, and congratulations to Lou Macari. The original concept was horrible. Looked like a tent, mate. It could be a lot better. Look at this stadium here, Dean. Look at this Dallas stadium. It's incredible. Look at some of the stadiums in America. They're incredible. Like some of them, and we need to get to that level. We can't be having any. If and there's a big if we're going to move out of Old Trafford, it needs to be something spectacular. It needs to be something amazing. That's what it needs to be, definitely. Ephraim, even when the players are out, the Old Trafford aura is different. Old Trafford's different. Have you ever been to Old Trafford? When you walk out of that stand, it's like the first time every single time. Gregory, will AC Milan buy wingbacks for Amron so system might have a chance? I think they've got a couple there already, better than ours. But yeah, I think they will back him. He'll do well there, Greg. He'll do well there. Trust me. He'll do well there. AC Milan are a sleeping giant as well. He'll do well there. Dean, look at the one of the Glazers own. It's got a pirate ship out inside the stadium. The most ugly stadium they have is the Glazers owned. My goodness me. They're probably thinking about doing that to Old Trafford. They better not. Sleepwalking. This group is so hard to predict. As a Swede, I hope we'll make it. Holland, Japan, Tunisia, Sweden. Tunisia are not bad. They're not a bad football team, but I think you'll beat Tunisia. It's going to be a tight group. I agree, Sleepwalking. It's going to be a tight group. It's not going to be an easy group, but I suspect you will go through. You know what I mean? The Esther Circus tent. Yeah, it's true, mate. It's true. It doesn't represent us. What does it represent? What does it have to do with us? What does that have to do with our heritage and our history? What does that have to do with it? And that's what I would say, The first thing I put in front of the queue in regards to Man United is, why are we doing it like that? And what does it have to do with our history? Why? Got you, bruv. Big up everyone in the stream, guys. Don't forget to smash a like. The game is about to kick off. It's about to get underway in the second half. Is the second half. This actually looks like the Amsterdam Stadium, to be honest. If you ever seen the Amsterdam Stadium, Ajax, this actually looks like that stadium. Game underway, guys. Second half going 0-0 between Japan and Holland, guys. Cleared away by Barbruggen. Here come Holland, though, straight on the attack. It's opened up here. Somerville's got it on the right-hand side. He's got people in the box. It's a chance. Oh, it's just clipped away by the defender of Japan. It's just clipped away. It's back here. Nearly. It was a good break from Holland. They're doing very well on that break. Good play from Holland. Very tenacious. Doing very well in this game. Dean, what does everyone make of Cucurella to Real Madrid? I think Real Madrid are they're going mad, didn't they? They're moving very quickly. It's what we should be doing at the moment. Moving quickly, Let's get those lights up, guys. Come on, guys. Let's get those lights up. Big up, everyone. Of course. Japan, South Korea. Japan against Holland. Yeah, you look at the ratings for the player. The only player that's getting above 6 is Nakamura at the moment for Japan. He's the only one who's really getting anywhere near good ratings at the moment. Throw into Japan here. Can Japan get a little bit of a respite? They're looking a little bit like defensive Japan today. I mean, I'm surprised. When I saw their lineup with 3 at the back, I mean, I'm like, oh, here we go. You know, a little bit defensive. Cleared away by Japan. So just a little recap of the games that are to come, guys. So we're going to have a look at the games that are coming up in a recent. So obviously we've got Ivory Coast against Ecuador. That's at 3 a.m. We've got Sweden against Tunisia tomorrow morning. We've got Spain against Cape Verde. That is tomorrow evening. After that, and then straight after that, let me just get all this. After that, it's Belgium against Egypt, 11 p.m. tomorrow. I think Belgium against Egypt is going to be a very interesting game. I feel it's going to be a very interesting game. That one is interesting. That one, I think that'll be a good game. Free kick to Holland on the left-hand side. Imagine cartoon character devils with a pitchfork in it. Oh my goodness me. That's the level of tacky I mean, they don't get it. They don't get it, mate. English national team got so much pressure, expectations from home fans and media. Yeah, I think there's less this time, sleepwalking. There's less this time. You know, there's less than there used to be in recent years. No one expects much from this England team this time. So maybe that might be a blessing, you know. Nicky, Holland have scored, finally. Holland have scored. And is it Van Dijk? Van Dijk has scored the goal for Holland, and it was coming, guys. It was coming. Holland have been miles the better side this game so far. And they're 1-0 up. Unbelievable. Belgium, that would be be a good game, that one. It's 1-0 to Holland, guys. 1-0 to Holland in this game. Let me have a look. Don't know what Japan were claiming for something, but let me have a look. But it's 1-0. Unbelievable. It has been coming, though, to be honest with you. It has been coming. Holland have been the better side. Look for offside. It's not offside there. And it's right in the corner. Suzuki this time had no chance. It was right in the corner there, off the post. They were claiming like an offside. It was a good header from Van Dijk, of all people, but it is a goal for Holland. And Holland are leading Japan. Now Japan have to show character. I've been disappointed with Japan in this game so far. Honestly, I've been disappointed with them. I don't think they've turned up so far today, guys. Honestly, I don't think they've turned up. Unbelievable. Holland are leading by a goal to nil. Van Disney, exactly. If you let him score, you're better. If you let him score, you deserve to lose. It's as simple as that, you know. Yeah, it was way onside. Yeah, it was way inside there. It was way inside there. Here come Holland again. Cleared away. Jay, going back cross with Van der Vaart, Liverpool to Liverpool, even worse. It's horrible, mate. Japan deserved to lose just for that alone. How can you let them do that to you? Back here with Suzuki. Still 1-0. Sleepwalking. I think Van means of something. Yeah, of something. It does. Yeah. Like Edwin van der Sar. Everybody in Holland is named like barons. Yeah. What about if it's the name Venegor of Hesselink? Yeah, Venegor van Hesselink. Yeah, so it is basically of something, isn't it? Japan have not showed up today, but it's not too late for them to show up. They got an opportunity to show up if they want to show up, of course. If they want to show up, they have a top opportunity to show up, definitely. Um, Jay, Xerxes needs to leave in the summer to save his international career. He does, definitely. But he's better than Weghorst, mate. He should be. He should be in the squad. I mean, he definitely should be in the squad. He's better than Weghorst. Stretch my legs a bit. Oh, you have to stretch your legs sometimes. You've got to stretch your legs. Oh, yeah, you've got to stretch your legs sometimes. Oh, it's like you sit on there, you sit on those seats. Right. Here come Holland on the right hand side. Can he get it? He does. Oh, it's almost two. It's a corner for Holland. It was almost two. Just about. It's good defending in the end. It's going to be a corner. Here comes Japan, though, on the attack. He ain't got the legs. He ain't got the legs. He was beaten there. He needs to be a little bit more quick there. If they truly want it, they need to be a little bit more quick. Japan have scored. Japan have scored. It's 1-1. I cannot believe it. It's 1-1, guys. Japan score. What a goal. My goodness me. Good cross into the box. I can't believe it. What? No, I'm still watching it here. Hold on. Nikki said it's 1-1. I'm gonna see. I thought it was that one, but there we go. Goal for Japan. Great goal for Japan. What a goal for Japan. 1-1 against the runner play. That's what you get against the runner play. 1-1, guys. What a shot. Japan have scored. It's 1-1. Unbelievable. See, that's football. You don't get what you expect. You don't get what you expect. Big up, Japan. 1-1 now. Holland 1, Japan 1, guys. Against the run of play, but who cares? It's 1-1. It's all about putting the ball in the back of the net. That's what it's all about. And they did. Let me have a look. It's back on, Gregory. It's definitely back on. The game is back on, definitely 100%. A shot came in. Was he blocking the goalkeeper's vision? Did he block the goalkeeper's vision? That could be VAR. It might be. It deflected off him, though. It deflected. It had a slight deflection as well. But yeah, he's given it. Both goals have been very good. Yeah. Great goal. Absolutely. Just what Japan needed, guys. Just what Japan needed. They needed a break like that. They've got now 32 minutes in this game. Who is going to win it? Who is going to win this game? Nakamura was the one who scored the goal, by the way. Holland come back out, though. Now, can Holland respond? Can they respond? Nakamura goal reminds me of the Celtic Nakamura, who was player. He was a good player, that one. He could take a good free kick. He could take a good free kick, that guy. He scored one against us, didn't he? Many, many years ago. In the Champions League, I think it was. He scored one against us long time ago. It's a throw into to Holland here. We've got about half an hour of the game to go. They have to get that throwing going. Come on, Dumfries. This was the Dumfries. You get the ball into the box. Bit of urgency. Wouldn't go amiss. Long throw, clearance. Now, Japan looked like they got a lot more confidence than they had in the first half, definitely. They got a lot more confidence. They believe in themselves a little bit more. They got a lot more confidence. It's a corner to Holland, though. It's a corner to Holland, to the Netherlands. Corner kick. Cross comes in. There's a chance for Japan to break on a counter-attack. Japan, they've got a guy here that no one is there. They're getting forward now. That's a free kick. That's a sinister foul. That's a yellow card, surely. It is. That was a sinister foul, that one. That was a bad foul. Oh. It's a free kick to Japan in a dangerous area. Maybe they can whip that one in a little bit of curl. 29 minutes ago, plus injury time, of course. So a chance for Japan with this free kick. No. Shinji Kagawa will be happy. Yeah, didn't quite make it. He didn't quite make it at Man United, did he, Shinji? It's a tough team to get into, really, wasn't it? Oh, cross came in there. No one was meeting on the end of it. It's a foul. It's a foul for Holland. Hey guys, don't forget to smash a like on the video. Still 1-1 between Japan and Holland. We've only got about 28 minutes to go of the game. Chelsea fans are losing their mind ready for Kugo. Goal for Holland. Nicky's scared it. Nicky's ahead of the game. There's a goal for Holland. Unbelievable. What's going on with Japan? They're just leaking goals. Wow. Let me have a look at them. A little bit behind. Somerville with the goal. Let's have a look at this one. Definitely going to cut in. Oh, it's a great goal. Straight into the corner. Somerville has scored again. Holland are winning the game by 2-1. Unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable. What a goal. We are only getting good goals in this game. Absolutely. What a baller Somerville is. Needs to leave West Ham, doesn't he, Dino? My clock's right. Yeah. It's spot on. I was only a few seconds behind Nick in there. Only a few seconds. My clock's perfectly right. 63 minutes gone. I take him over Bowen all day. Yeah, I don't think we want Bowen. No way. I'm ahead of you, Greg. Great goals. Absolutely. Nicky's the only one who's ahead of me in the stream. I'm 30 seconds out to Nicky. Yarley, the starting 11. The starting 11 was 9 players who play in England, and Dumfries, who was playing in Italy, and Marlin, who was in loan to Villa. Yeah, a few years ago. I'm still behind on the fire stick, Dino. I'm back, guys. 2-1 to Holland. Let me just change that. It's 2-1 to Holland, guys, by the way. Nicky. We must be ahead in the UK as I am. You're ahead of me in the UK, Nicky. Yeah. You're ahead of me in the UK because of the, I don't know why, but it's slower here. Nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do about it. It's slower here. I'm at 20 seconds. That's nothing. I will, Greg. Don't worry about it. I read that Aston Villa will look at signing Suzuki, the Japan keeper. Martinez leaves if he looks. Yeah, it'd be good signing for them. We've already got our goalkeeper. I'm happy with our goalkeeper. 24 minutes to go, guys. 2-1 to Holland against Japan. Rocket. Jale, the Japan players can shoot a bit lower, and that would have gone into the goal. Yeah. Another hydration break. Here we go. The game has gone woke. Come on, man. This is horrible. They stopped this hydration break, man. This is what's ruining it. You know, this. Oh goodness me. Dino, it's just come out that apparently Enzo wants to go to Madrid as well now. They're going to get all the. No, the one thing I would say about Madrid in regards to everything like this is that are they going to go out and get all the rejects? Is that what they're going out and getting? They're getting out all the rejects now. Is that what Real Madrid are doing? Real Madrid standards are low. We could argue that, can't we? You know, they're going out getting all the rejects. We got about 20 minutes to go, guys. Big up. They're going after all the has-beens, isn't it? They're going after all the has-beens. That's not how you're meant to do it. This is becoming a typical Jose Mourinho side, isn't it? All the has-beens and stuff. This is what's typical. It's a typical Jose Mourinho sort of light, sort of side. Yeah, Charlie. I would be very, very surprised if Real Madrid wants Enzo now that they got Silva. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Greg, the networks have figured out an excuse to pump football games full of commercialized things will never be the same, Sal. No, it's a typical American thing, though, isn't it? It's what Americans do, Greg. This is what they do in all their bloody sports. You know, they do it all the time. We don't want that in football. It's ruining the excitement. I mean, all this stuff, 3 or 4 bloody, and not only that, you get injury time as well. They add the time on at the end of the game. You know, this is definitely your idea. Water breaks and 26 degrees. Come on. Where is the game gone? My goodness. We got everyone, guys, in the house. Let's not forget, smash a like. Smash a like, everyone, for the stream. I watched a documentary on Vinnie Jones, him and the crazy game when Liverpool in the FA Cup final. Always good to see Liverpool losing that final. Yeah, that was a real shock, that one, wasn't it? Vinnie Samways and all, was it Samways and all that? If you watch the opening minutes of that game, there was a big tackle from Vinnie Jones in that game. It would have been a red card these days. It would have been a straight red card these days. Holland again on the attack here on the right hand side. Cross comes in. It's a foul on the Japanese player. Is that not a yellow card? Greg, this guy, another indoors game in Dallas and the game in New Orleans after the one in indoors. I don't mind it. I think the stadium's beautiful. I just think they need to stop with these breaks and stuff like that, you know? Liv Morgan is in the house. Don't even know who that is, Charlie. Probably an actress. Yeah, it's going to be quite a few famous faces here in these games. Of course, the Mexico one had lots of famous people. Oh, the wrestler. I got it. Yes, Yale. There you go. Sorry, I was thinking of something completely different. Yeah. Chance. Oh, good save, Suzuki. I'm saying there's no need for these. No, there's not. Maybe one, Gregory. Maybe one, right? But don't make it three per game, 4 per game. I agree with you, but unless it's absolutely necessary. But, they've got air-conditioned stadiums, like you said, Greg, didn't it? Earlier on, they've got air-conditioned stadiums. They don't need to have water breaks and things like that. They don't need to. Head up. Almost from Van Heck in hell. Yeah, Dutch people called van something. It basically means of, of something. So it's an of. It's an of something. Dean, anyone else notice too that they almost every game has kicked off late and not in the same? Yes, I've noticed that very much, Dean. Second half's kicking off late, first half's kicking off late. It's not like these games are on late anyway. And they're making them even later. Here comes Japan though. Japan on the attack. Can they equalize? No, it's a corner for Japan. It's a corner. He looked offside, to be honest with you. Looked offside. Yes, Gregory, that's correct. Although there are Vons that are Dutch as well. There are Vons that are Dutch. Couple of changes here for Japan. Couple of changes. We've got Watanabe and Kubo and Dawn who are coming off. Tomoyasu, Agawa, and Sugargawa. Yeah, is it Gawa but with sugar? Just waiting for Wagamama to come on. Anyway, corner kick to Japan now. He's got blonde hair, this Japanese player. He's got bleached blonde hair. He's going to take the corner. Cross comes in. Oh, that was a terrible one. Andy Cole should have 100% got more. Yeah, he should have 100% got more caps, absolutely. But unfortunately, England felt they knew best, isn't it? That's what England had a bias against United, though, didn't they? They had that bias against United for many years. 15 minutes to go, guys. 15 minutes of the game. Here come Holland, though. Holland looking the more likely to score at the moment. Chance. Oh. Suzuki's kept him in the game, to be honest, with Japan today. He has kept them into the game, in all honesty. Japan have got 15 minutes, or for less than 15 minutes to save themselves here. Less than 15 minutes if they're going to equalize. 2-2 was my prediction. Let's not forget that, guys. Let's not forget that old chestnut. It was my prediction. That was my prediction. It's about time I got one right in this tournament. It's on the right-hand side now. Japan looking to equalize on the 77th minute. Cross comes in, whipped in. Nah. Not going to get that one. Smash a like, guys, if you haven't already. Can you smash a like for me? That'd be fantastic. Japan are starting to play now, starting to keep the ball well. Good cross. Cross comes in. You were closer than I was with your Germany discrimination. I only said 4-0, though. I didn't expect it to be 7-1. I mean, I had in my head, I had a slight feeling it might be a big score, but I gave them the benefit of the doubt. I said 7. I said 4-0, didn't I? I said 4-0. Cross comes in for Japan. We're in 78 minutes. Please raid Dudo. He doesn't raid me. Why would I raid him? Big up King Solo. And last time I raided him, he wasn't there. And all my followers, subscribers said, what the hell? I said 3-0. Big up Gregory. Don't raid people, don't raid me. Yeah. Kick out. Yeah, he doesn't appreciate it. Didn't say thank you last time, King Solo. A little bit of appreciation, mate. I'm not interested in it. Here we go. Chance for Japan. Japanese has the best looking uniforms. You mean the kit? I think Germany have a good kit. I'll be honest with you, King Solo. He has too many idiots on his channel, mate. I'll be honest. There's too many people that I don't like on his channel. I like Nuruddin, but I don't like his channel. The people he has on there, they're crazy people, man. I'll be honest, but I'll do it afterwards if I get a time. It's one or two man I don't like. Anyway, we're going on with on the right hand side for Japan. I'm not in a position to sell you Kings, but it's just some people have been banned on my channel. That's all. I don't deal with them. I'm not promoting them. I don't know. Oh dear. Guys, Holland 2, never Japan 1 at the moment. We got Nikki. No need. No need. Gregory, has the competence of Manuel Neuer out of the international tournament been the difference today? I think he made a mistake for the goal, don't you think, Greg? He made a mistake for the goal. You know, I think that's what he did. Dino, what do you mean, Dean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Mandem, what are your expectations once the market officially opens? Action, 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 action. Action, action, action. Big up Dino. Nuruddin's a good lad. He's a good lad. It's nothing to do with anything personal. It's all right. It's yeah. It's just that there's a few people on his channel I don't really like, so I wouldn't give him the platform. You know, at the end of the day. But yeah, man. Well, I did it last time anyway. I did it last time. I did last time. I done a raid on them last time. You know, I did my best, and I think I had 300 people online that time. Big up Dino. No problem. That was a cynical foul though by the Dutchman. By the Dutchman. That was an awful foul. That was not a good foul. Dangerous. Long free kick. Free kick to Holland here. Nikki, it's weird as they quite a few are seen into heard of, such as the ones that wear sunglasses. Pick up a big up Gregory. I would like players that are going to be sold off quickly for the purpose of reducing their distraction from acquisition. I agree, Gregory. It's top comment. Absolutely. Mandem, most of the big platforms are full of bullshit. They keep on running with the we don't have the money narrative, and their subscribers keep on buying into it. I hate sometimes they are seen as voice of the fans. Nah, not this channel. Exactly, Mandem. Not this channel. We're the truth. This is where the truth is, Mandem. We don't need to scream our lungs off either. We are the truth. You know what I mean? We talk the truth. You know, look, guys, I've been around a lot. I've been around now. What's it? 1 year, 1 year and a half doing live content only. Right? I used to do content before, but it wasn't live content. And in this last year, I've gone up by 12,000 subscribers and stuff like that. I think it's been about that much, real ones, and we're growing day by day at a steady pace because we're spreading the truth. And there's a lot of people out there that are spreading, you know, misinformation about the Glazers, how much money they've got, and Ineos, how much money they've got. They've got misinformation. You know, they've got money. This broke narrative. Oh, Japan almost scored. They got a cross coming in. Can they equalize? I don't agree with this broke nonsense, this stuff, and it drives me mad because I know that we have money. It's absolute crap. A lot of the people on those channels have been, even when Ruben Amorim was here, they quickly turned against Ruben Amorim. You know what I mean? Nikki, I can't find Rich new stream either. That used to be run different times to your stream. Nikki, I don't know, mate. I don't know. I don't really know of him. I don't really know of him, to be honest with you. I don't know what he's doing these days. Just keep it Stretford. That's all I would say. Keep it Stretford Post. This is where you want to be. Back here with my right, Dino. Most of the comes from Goldbridge. The guys, I think. Look, you know, I've known Goldbridge for 7 years, Dean. Yeah, followed him for 7 years and stuff like that. I mean, all I would say is that no one's like, you know, a lot of people ask for handouts but never want a handout. You know, no, there's many people who ask for handouts but never want to hand out to anyone else. They just, like, I've been around like a year doing live content. No one's ever given me, none of them people give me raids. Like, you know, none of them have said, let me give a raid to Sal. Even if it's, I mean, later on, even if it just diverts the attention away, no one mentions me, nothing. What I would say is that, and at the end of the day, I've had raids from other people. Like people you wouldn't even expect. I've had Arsenal fans. I've had the Eagle of Arsenal fan. Japan have scored. Japan have equalised. I can't believe it. 2-2. My score has come true. I'm going by Nikki. I could be jumping up and down for absolute no reason, but I am a few seconds behind. But guys, Japan have scored. It's 2-2 from a corner. Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. 2-2 from a corner. Japan have scored in the 88th minute. Wow. And it was a deflected kind of header. It was a good header though. But it was a deflected header. And with a couple of minutes to go, Japan equalised. Fair play to Japan. It's 2-2. Nikki, I like the history and the truth on his channel. Have you heard of Tactical Devils? You may like them. I don't actually. I've never heard of them, Nikki. You know what I mean? I don't. All they do is read out articles online and stuff like that. The end of the day, a lot of them were Amram out, and they were banging the drum about Amram, and they're all the same, mate. Honestly, Nikki, I swear to you. But good luck to them. A Swedish fan, Menu fan, do you remember Jesper Blomqvist? Of course, I remember Jesper Blomqvist, man. He played in the Champions League final, mate. Very, very important player for Manchester United when Ryan Giggs wasn't playing, or when we had an injury or something like that. Jesper Blomqvist was a magnificent player for Man United. I don't like mentioning other channels on here. I don't do that stuff on here. They got their platforms. I've got mine. I built my platform myself. I don't need to big up and use this platform as a PR for theirs. You know what I mean? I built this myself, which is why people admire me, and my community is growing because I built it myself. And a lot of them they just use Man United. All of them, I'll say, and that's what they do. That's why they read out articles and things, and they don't really know anything about transfers and that. You know that. Gregory, 2-2. This is good for Sweden. 2-2. As long as you don't draw your games, my friend. Dino. Oh man, this was a World Cup to win. If we don't win, this is absolutely. I've been on side. I've got love side King Soul. Yeah. Me and Syed go way back. When me and Syed first started talking was 2019, 2018. Nikki Rich can be found at United TV. This is not a promotional tool for him, Gregory. This is not a promotional tool. Yale, he beat Van Dijk in the air in the duel. There you go. He beat him in the draw. A lot of these streamers only do well when we lost the game. Yeah, I get you. Dean. I do get you. I get you. I get it. Still 2-2. We got how long? We got 6 minutes of injury time, guys. 6 minutes of injury time. 6 minutes of injury time. People, I hope Man United are watching Japanese players. Lush commitment for those and spend cash, right? I know I don't know him, Nikki. I said I don't know, but I don't. It's not a promotional tool for anyone's channel, mate. I usually question if most of them really want us to succeed. Yeah, man. I agree. I agree. I don't know anyone. I don't know anyone what you're talking about. I don't, but I just don't do promotion on this channel for other people because they don't, and that's what I do. Good luck to them, and that's all I would say to you at the end of the day. There's 1-2 people I think on this channel that I don't mess with. So that's the thing. They've been banned on this channel for racism and things like that. So I don't deal with it. Sorry, not him, but other people. And so I don't. It's pretty serious stuff, Nick. So it's like the Glazers, right? It's like the Glazers and Ineos. You don't mess around with people that mess around with your enemies. So Ineos, they went to bed with the Glazers, yeah, and I don't like Ineos because they facilitated the Glazers, and that happens with social media and it happens with content creation. There's people there that support people that have been banned on your channel for legitimate reasons. At the end of the day, Till 2-2, guys. 2-2-2. Japan and Holland with a couple of minutes to go. Amandem, I remember there was even a guy that came on here and was a support of Radcliffe's statement. That was so bad. Look, I don't mind having this democracy at the end of the day. I don't mind. But there's some people that went over the top, trust me, and they're on those channels. And that's the thing. They're on those channels. Full-time draw. Thanks, Nikki. Thanks for giving me the 30-second in advance update. Thank you very much. Yeah, 2-2, guys. Good game. Prediction right. Finally, I got one prediction right, guys. Yeah, thank you, everyone. That was a good game, to be honest with you. That was a good game. Well played to both teams. Well played. 2-2, guys. And we move on to tomorrow, guys. We move on to tomorrow's games. I don't know who's going to be doing the Ivory Coast one. Thank you so much, Yarley. This is a good game. It was a good game. Yeah, it was a good game, I think. I think it was a good game. Probably one of the better games, more competitive games. More competitive than the last game anyway. And that's what I would say about it, Big up, Gregory. Sorry, Gregory, I accidentally put you on a mute, mate. Sorry, bruv. Sorry, mate. It was an accident. Dino, been a pleasure being here, brother. Been a pleasure to see you, Morris. Big up. Jarley, Spain tomorrow first out. Spain tomorrow first out. Do you think Spain are playing in the evening, isn't it? Tomorrow. There is what is it? How would I say it? Ivory Coast against Ecuador, 3 a.m. And then we've got Sweden against Tunisia tomorrow morning. I'm not doing any of those. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm not doing any of those. But I will be back tomorrow evening, guys. Look, thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. I really do. No, it's done. It's been unlocked, Greg. Nikki, yeah, so thank you. But don't come in there promoting other people. You know what I mean? It's not I'm not a PR jump what is it, bouncy castle. Yeah, those early morning. My goodness me. I got Breaking Dawn at the morning, so I can't do it. I got work in the morning, so I won't be watching those again. No, it's too early for me. 6 a.m. for me. So basically, what it is, 3 a.m., 6 a.m., isn't it? No, 3 a.m., 6 a.m., 8 a.m. Those are the three games, I think. Something like that. It's ridiculous, isn't it? It's ridiculous. Guys, thank you anyway. Banter aside, thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Have a great evening, great night, great morning, wherever you are in the world. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate the support. I'll be back for Breaking Dawn tomorrow. Let's not forget that. Big show tomorrow, of course. And we move, of course, guys. We move. And take it easy, Slate. Sleeping walks. Take it easy, my good friend. Hope you do well. Hope you're doing well. Have a great evening. Join me for the Breaking Dawn tomorrow if you are up. It'd be great to see you. Big up everyone in the stream who support the channel with these last two games. Goodness. So it ended Germany 7, Carousel 1, and it ended Holland 2, Japan 2. Good games, to be honest with you. I'll see you tomorrow. Much love. Take it easy.